Hello, my name is Billel. My name is Keith.
And I'm Ayyan. And this is our pet bit dispenser.
And this is Patrick.
So what this is a virtual pet that you can feed and pet. And once you get to 10 points, you get a prize from the dispenser. This is the pet. I'm not sure if you can see it, but it's right here. If you press B, its head goes down and it's eating something. That's how you feed it, and you get your points go up to 2. If you press A, it gives you a heart, and you can also hear something out of the buzzer. I don't know if you can hear it from there, but that also gives you a point. So once you click it enough times in a day to about 10 points, then it gives you a prize from the dispenser. I'm gonna get it to 10 so we can demonstrate the dispenser. What it should do is once this gets to 10, the server will open up and you will get your prize. And before some other stuff come out, it will close back down. So you'll either get 1 or 2 prizes from the dispenser, and your score will reset on your servo. So it's at 9 now. So once you press it one more time, the servo opens and it gives you your prize.
The Process of PetBit by Ayyan, Billel, and Keith. What is PetBit? PetBit is a microbit made to simulate taking care of a pet animal. How we came up with the PetBit. Initially, we had an idea of something simple based on an animal. First, we decided on Flappy Bird, but after a few minutes of brainstorming, we decided on a device that would teach children how to take care of a pet, so we came up with the PetBit. The point of the point system. The point of the point system was to create an incentive for the child to take care of the PetBit. This incentive can be anything that the parents of the child want, as long as it fits in the dispenser, which has candy.
To the main office.
How we think PetBit can change the world. With the help of PetBit, we can teach kids worldwide to be responsible enough to take care of pets without causing harm to any real animals. Generating concepts were mine. I first decided to go with the pressure sensor and buzzer, but later on I decided to ditch the pressure sensor and only use the A and B buttons and the buzzer. The pressure sensor was meant to be used for petting, but this turned out to be too tricky for it to work consistently. And this was the diagram of our idea for the initial wiring.
So my original idea was to make a pet, and the pressure sensor was going to be used to pet it, and the microbit would make a sound every time you would feed it. Or we want to make the A and B button and just make the sound automatically. And this is the flow chart that we made.
This is my solution for a problem. This is a dispenser that gives you candy once you feed or pet your pet 5 times. Once you get to 5 points, the microbit will send a radio signal to the other microbit inside the dispenser, and it'll give you a prize and reset your score. We decided to use my idea, but instead of 5 points, you need 10 points to get a prize. We also ditched the pressure sensor and decided to use the A and B buttons instead. Some problems we ran into with PetBit is that we couldn't find a place to put the servo onto the dispenser. Procrastination was a big part of the delays that we had with PetBit. A lot of glue was needed for the dispenser, and the servo wasn't strong enough to move the cardboard. How we overcame these problems. We made a popsicle stick-like thing to hold up the servo, and the microbits inside the shoebox. After years of professional help, we overcame procrastination. And a lot of glue was used, and we used batteries to give the servo enough power to even move a small piece of cardboard.
The code, it works by setting specific values for each emotion. You need to get a score of 10 to receive the prize, and you get more points by petting it or feeding it. The servo code, it works by when it receives a signal from the PetBit microbit, it will rotate 9 degrees. After a long time and using things such as gravity, we were able to make the final project. The final inputs and outputs were the A and B buttons, the servo, and the buzzer. Surprisingly, it turned out okay. Thank you for listening.
All right. Let's give a round of applause, please.